Hello. Hello?
Oh my gosh, there he is, everybody. Wow, I didn't know what to do. I was going through it. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming, Julian.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me to this voice chat. And I know you're broadcasting on YouTube. So thank you for telling all your viewers. And my goal is to inspire as many kids as possible.
Inspire as many kids as possible?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. Give me a virtual pound, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to see you. Like, you're little down there.
Yes.
Okay, so, like, I don't know why when you talk, you're supposed to be bigger, but now I don't know, you're at the bottom of the screen for some reason. You know what I'm talking about? Have you done this a lot, like Google Hangouts?
Yes, I've done it 2 times, but with one of we're doing with ClickFunnels.
Oh, really? Oh, you do ClickFunnels?
Well, I think my dad does it, but we haven't really been doing ClickFunnels.
Okay. Is that to sell your book?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's cool. So, can I say hi to Dad and Mom real quick?
My dad's here, but my mom.
Hey, how you doing? How are you?
Thank you, Alfonso, right?
Yes, thank you for having us in your channel.
Yeah, man, you guys are great. I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of you guys for just being good parents, you know, because, like, when I grew up, I didn't have a lot of good influences in my life, you know?
Mhm.
And that's why I'm so grateful. This is such a blessing to have him here, because I want everybody to see this. You know, I want to inspire kids too. And I'm like, it's hard for me to tell them because I'm not a kid, but he can tell them.
Yes.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Thank you. You know, my passion are my kids, obviously, and Julian wants to inspire. You know, he has millions of kids, so I'm here to support him, whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how many kids do you have altogether?
I have 4 total. I have him, a 7-year-old girl, and 2-year-old twins, a boy and a girl.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, congratulations.
So my wife, I have an amazing wife, and you know, she, you know, we're busy.
Yeah.
We're blessed.
Yes.
Yes, amen, brother. We are blessed. We are all blessed. And yeah, I want to say thank you. And I thank you for your faith, Julian. Thank you. Alfonso and Erica is your mom's name, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. And because you always know when there's a good person, there's always good people behind them, you know? Yeah, that's great. So, okay, so you started, Julian, when you first started out, you started listening to that 16-year-old, what's his name again?
Caleb Maddox. He's now 18.
Yeah. He's 18 now?
He turned.
Okay. Okay, how old are you now? You're 10 or 9?
I
10?
turned
Oh, okay.
10 last Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday. Okay, wow. Okay, that's cool. So this is very exciting, you know? I mean, if only I was a lot like you as a kid, you know? I was very focused and everything, but then later on I watched all your videos on YouTube except for the long one with Caleb Maddox. It's like 17 minutes. And I was like, I love how you have them real short, you know? That's like, you can see all your content, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But I was like, wow, I was just really impressed. If I were to, I don't have any regrets, but if I were, the only regret would be not to start sooner. I got into drugs and all this stuff, and now I'm being clean and sober by the grace and glory of Jesus Christ. I've been clean and sober 11 years, and I'm not going back, you know?
Yes. Great.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, don't ever do drugs.
Yes, never.
Yeah. So you've been doing, how long have you been going? Do you still do Grant Cardone University?
I still, no, that, the offer expired like 3 months ago. I don't know, probably like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I listen to Grant Cardone, his books on audiobooks. I listen to 10X Rule.
Yeah.
To a lot.
Yeah. So you just use audiobooks, or do you like actually read? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like audiobooks. I have that.
And also, I also read books by buy it, and I read Success Habits, Millionaire Success Habits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's was that Brendan Burchard's book?
No, Dean Grossi.
Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. I get a question. I almost forgot. You guys live in Los Angeles?
Yes, we live in LA.
Wow, I wish I'd have known that because I live in LA. We could have done this but we'll do it one day face to face.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's cool. So, do you go to like a regular school or do you do like internet or what?
I do regular school, public.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah. But your parents are very smart to get you reading and stuff now.
Yes, yes,
That's cool.
yes,
Wow. That's God. That's God. Bless your parents and it's like, hey, you, God was telling your parents, you need to get this boy reading, right?
yes, yes. I love reading.
Yeah.
My favorite subject is math right now, but I love reading, and yeah.
Yeah. You like about math, counting money?
Yes.
Yeah. Me too, buddy. That's my favorite. Yeah. That's cool. So, okay, so who's some of your other like who are your favorite entrepreneurs?
My favorite entrepreneurs are like Napoleon Hill, even though he's dead right now. Um,
Hmm.
I still read his book every day. I still listen to it on audiobooks, Think and Grow Rich. And um,
Yeah.
yeah, and I love also I like Kayla Max, like I said. Other mentors probably Albert Preciado. Um, he's into real estate. I like Ray Kroc, the founder
Oh,
of
McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's. He really made it like a more successful business. He made it from there's only three McDonald's. There was one in San Bernardino, which was the first one, and then the second one was Arizona, and then the other one I think was in Florida.
Yeah.
And then he made it everywhere, all
Mhm.
in the world except France, because there's
Yeah. Because there's what in France?
France they don't like fast food, so there's only one
Oh.
McDonald's in France and England.
Wow. Oh, you know what? Have you ever been to the one that's in San Bernardino? It's like a museum now.
No, I haven't. I didn't even know that it was a
I,
museum.
I have I haven't been in there, but I passed by it on the bus one day when I was living in San Bernardino for a little bit. I've been in LA 2 years, and well, it'll be 2 years on the 22nd of this month. But I was on the bus coming to LA one day, and I saw that McDonald's. Like, whoa, that McDonald's is cool looking. It's so old, and they were like, it's just a museum now because it's the first one ever built. And I
Yeah,
was like, wow, cool. Yeah, you gotta go in there and check it out.
yes. There actually still one in Norwalk. There's one in Norwalk that's one of the first two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out too because I love Norwalk. That's a nice little city there.
Yes, yes.
They got the. Have you ever been to the Dollar Theater out there?
No, I haven't. I go to
It's a movie.
AMC.
You what?
AMC.
Oh, but yeah, but I mean, they're a couple months old, but you go to see the movie out in Norwalk, it's $1.50. You know, can't beat it. Yeah, yeah. It's a nice little drive, but it's a nice little city and a good deal. And you can go get all your snacks and put them in your book bag and go. Dollar Tree is right in front of it.
Um,
Yeah.
what is the question I have for you? That
Question for me?
when did he start? When did he start?
Start doing YouTube?
Yes.
Actually, that's a story. I was when I first started YouTube, I was like you said, you were very insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so I changed it. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible because we're here for you, okay? But like that's why I love you so much because you inspire me. You know what I mean? Because when I was like I said, when I was way younger, I did drugs and all this stuff, and then about 5 years ago, I had cancer, and it was after I quit drugs and everything. I had quit cigarettes, all this stuff. And I had the Lord liberated me at my home. I had my own home. I got a master's degree from Bible college, and so in writing. And so like I was just thinking, about I had these crazy thoughts saying to me, I was living in a hotel, and it was terrible. And I was like, well, I don't have a home in Erie. I'm from Pennsylvania, so I was like, I don't have a home in Erie. I just kept thinking. I changed my name because I felt liberated. When I had cancer, I couldn't walk, so now I could walk. I'm actually a musician, and a musician, author, and a filmmaker. So I was just thinking, I didn't even know that about myself, until so I moved to Columbia, South Carolina, right?
Mhm.
And that's when I started doing my YouTube channel about 4 years ago when I moved to Columbia, South Carolina. And actually, I was like homeless. I was living on the streets for 2 years in Columbia, and that's when I went back home to see my family. My grandma died, and I felt like it was God. God was telling me, like, you need to go to LA. This is you're a musician. That's what people love when I sing and dance. And so yeah, I started the YouTube channel when the first day, like basically like a few days before I actually became homeless. I didn't know I was going to be, but I had an apartment lined up and it didn't work out. I didn't have the money, really. I mean, but I was like, God's blessing me. I'm going to get my money. All I got to do is just give, help people, and I did. I gave money, not to get something back, not to charity, but just giving money to help people out of what little that I had. And like I said, being homeless was like the greatest blessing of my life because I kind of found out like the Bible, how real it is, and like living it and learning patience and learning how to talk to people. Like do you ever read Proverbs?
Um,
Yeah.
I going to first communion. I just need one more
Hmm.
year of first communion, and I'm done. And then I'm going to the one that's when I'm 14, and then yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, you have to wait till you're 14. Oh, okay. I didn't know
So,
there was an age on it. Okay.
the first the so when you're first grade, that's when you could go to first communion, and then there's 2 years, and then
Oh.
all the way up to fourth grade. So
Oh, okay.
and then after that, you need, and then after that, it's like something when you're in like middle school or high school. That's the
Hmm.
next time you could do it. The like the school for like it's every Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm so glad you're close to God.
Mhm.
Yeah.
God is our savior. He died for our sins, and yeah.
And exactly. Yeah, and a lot of people like people hold on to guilt. That was one of my things. Like I felt bad about some things that I did or things that happened to me in my past, abuse and things like that with my parents and stuff, and I held on to that for a long time, and then um, I I healed from the inside out whenever I started saying I'm blessed. I started saying, God gives me health in my bones. I read the Bible all the time, and I prayed for myself. I prayed for people. I prayed about my future, and then I just started learning, kind of like on the field. Like I'm a Army veteran, so I was learning. I call it my FTX. Being homeless was my field training exercise in the war to be wealthy. you know,
Mhm.
yeah. So I'm very grateful. You know, yeah. Yeah, so you have like what have you seen from my YouTube channel?
Well, my dad just told me about you, so I haven't really looked into it, but I'm seeing your Instagram. But
Mhm.
your Instagram, like you're giving all these shout outs, and you're you're very enthusiastic for your age, and like I've never seen someone like you that old that has enthusiasm. It's unbelievable, and keep it up.
That's so sweet, man. Wait, how old do you think I am though?
I don't know,
Well, you said I'm someone my
40.
age. Like,
I'm gonna say 40 or 50.
yeah, I'm 40. I'm
All right,
40.
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
I'm
you
not.
though.
I'm not old, Julian. I'm only 42.
Oh, like it's
He
like
says you're so old.
yes, yes,
I'm younger than you. I'm younger than you, Julian. I
yes.
actually I changed my name 4 years ago to Liberty v Justice because I said Christ freed me. I said the last thing I need is financial freedom, because you see my Instagram. I'm always saying like I'm the best wife ever because I'm not married, but God has a good husband for me, and I have to make money now. I have to start like building my business. Well, I started back then 4 years ago, writing articles. I got published in national magazines talking about how I was battered to blessed. I went through domestic violence and stuff like that. And I want to help women. I want to help women and kids. That's, because as a kid, sometimes we get mixed up.
Yes, yes. That day when women didn't have rights, um, like people fought for the rights, and that's really amazing that they never gave up until the end. They they never gave up until they changed the law, and
Yep.
I'm gonna say they were very brave. They could have got arrested, like Rosa Parks.
Mm.
Like
Yep.
she wanted to fight for freedom because back in the days, the black weren't treated correctly than the white. They
Hmm.
they were treated badly. They had to like go separate, and now it's
Hmm.
all in one. Like Martin Luther King, women, Rosa Parks. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I was curious. So you're reading all these books and everything, and you talk about history. So do you think that do you look at yourself like I'm making history right now?
Yes, I want to make history. I want to impact at least. I want to impact as many kids as possible. I want to carry
I
on the
see your little
legacy.
sister.
Yes,
Exactly, like a legacy of love, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
me
want to
too.
make history, and by making history, I want to impact as many kids, and the kids that are fatherless. I want them to. I want them to turn into like CEOs. I want them to turn into confident and enthusiastic kids that and I want them to serve.
Amen.
Instead of selling, I like to say serving.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly. That's
because
awesome. Like I'm gonna cry right now. Oh, that is so beautiful, Julian. You know what though? You are a legend already. You are in my opinion, you're already a legend. You're amazing. Yes, do that. Put the book up. Show him the book. Yes, you need to go out and buy this book right now. This on Amazon, and I already put your link in the description for your Amazon. I already put the link in there, and yeah, go get that book. It's only like $15 on Amazon, and I'm sure it's well worth it. That is
thank you,
amazing.
thank you.
Oh, no, I have a really important question. You talked about there was this app that you use to voice record it, and
Oh
it
yeah,
goes and you
it's called Rev.
Rev. I tried looking it up on my phone. I couldn't find it. Is it just REV
REV. App Store. App Store.
on the iPhone?
iPhone. Do you have iPhone or Samsung?
Yeah, I have iPhone. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now because I tried looking it up before, and for some reason I couldn't find it. Yeah, so you can just get that app on your phone and just record your whole book on that.
Yeah, technically you
That
just need to like update it on it. It's like way easier than just typing it. Because if you were to type it, it would take a long time. But with that Rev,
wow.
it makes a whole different. Whole makes a it makes a huge difference.
So all your work gets on paper, right?
Yeah, all my words
Yeah.
are on paper.
Where does it send it when you record it? Where does it send it to?
My dad knows more about it. So what do you do?
Yeah, it's an app. So with this recording, you just
Hmm.
have to submit it, and obviously they charge per page. And as soon as you
Hmm.
submit it, it prints out the pages that were that he said.
Yeah, it's like, does it send it to your email so you can print it out or what?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah,
You can
that's
just
cool.
print it out.
Wow. So, so you when you did your voice recording things, I heard that it took you only like a month to do that.
Yes, and also I also used Maddox's book. Maddox, the 18-year-old mentor, he has this course of writing a book, and he said, I bet you're going to write this a book that whatever you're doing in about a month because whatever he's saying is true and will help you to writing a book.
Wow, that's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like that. Wow. Yeah, I just keep on. I'm more and more impressed by you all the time. You got your own website. Does Dad do that too?
My dad, he looks up websites, and also, my dad, he made my website.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
cool.
My favorite,
Okay.
my advice: focus on your future, and don't focus on the past. Focus on the future. Don't
Yep.
focus on like the guilt that you done. Erase that from your mind and look for the future. Think of the good things
Yep.
that you're gonna do, and also, the future is going to be great. Think of that, and yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. It's great right now, and it can only get better.
yeah, yes.
Okay. Um. Oh yeah. What is your What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite quote?
Um, what is it? Oh yeah, the one from Gretzky. You miss
I didn't.
100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I like that. And another thing too is I like the one you were talking about the future, and there's one by Abraham Lincoln. He said the best way to predict your future is to create it.
Yes, yes. Um, Abraham Lincoln, yeah, he makes a lot of quotes, and also, I think Martin Luther King did it. Did he make
Mm.
a quote? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. I like him. One of my favorite quotes by Martin Luther King says, "We cannot conquer hate with hate. We can only conquer hate with love."
mhm, yes, that's an amazing quote, and also the one that Abraham Lincoln, that also is beautiful quote, and I think it'll make a huge difference. And next time I have a speech, I'm gonna say the one that Abraham Lincoln said. Say that again. What was it?
The I'll send it to you too. But he
What?
just said I'll send it to you on Instagram. But it just said he just said the best way to predict your future is to create it.
Yes, yes. I'll make sure I say that because that's that's some value right there. That's
Yeah.
and quotes give you value. Quotes make your future like you're gonna think about it, and then you're gonna say to yourself, like, I should really do this. I should really stop thinking about the past and think about the future. Think about the good things that are gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And just know that you can make it happen. You can do anything you want to do.
Yes.
Mhm. All things are
So
possible to who believes.
yes, you just need to believe in yourself and have a lot of courage and a lot of faith. And yeah, it's almost like in the fifth graders. I'm in a combo class, and the fifth graders in our class, we're doing it on the Revolutionary War. And there was this girl who in the Revolutionary War, um, she got shot by a cannon through her legs, and
Wow.
she still didn't give up because her husband died in the war, and she and women weren't allowed to um like go in war, fight. But even though because like her dad no her husband died, so she took over, and then she fought. And also,
Wow.
her name was Molly Pitcher. She gave the soldiers
Oh,
water if they needed water. So
yeah, I remember that one. That's a good story. Yeah,
mm,
that's
yeah,
awesome. So you look up to a lot of women too.
yes, yes, because and also men, they they're courageous. They yeah. I wanted Hillary Clinton to be the president because she would have been the first woman to be the president of the United States.
Yeah, I know. I kind of did too. I kind of did too. I mean, I'm really glad that Barack was our president, but at the same time, I still kind of wish. I mean, you never know. She might run again. You know.
Yes. Oh wait, there. Sorry about that. It's because we're in a different tab. Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
so
That's okay.
yeah. So I have a question for you. Who was the best president that you think that ever lived?
Hmm. I still think Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's,
he freed the slaves, and
if it wasn't for him, I think slaves would have been still there, and also same with Martin Luther. Well, nah, just Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves, and that made a huge difference.
yeah, and then later on, even after the slaves were freed, black
They weren't
people were, huh?
they weren't treated right. Yeah.
Right, they were considered. If you look at the Declaration of Independence, it says that slaves were considered to be, I think it was like 1/8 of a person, and they weren't like not a real person, and they weren't even allowed to vote, and they weren't allowed to do anything. It was like you said, segregation. That's what Martin
Yeah.
Luther King had to still free them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've been fighting all our lives. What we really need to do is unite. You know?
Yes. Yes. And good thing that that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. And did you know that Thomas Jefferson died on the same day than John Adams? Because they were really good rivals and they were really good friends.
They died on the same day.
Yes,
Oh,
and Thomas Jefferson died 5 hours before him, and when John Adams died, he said, "Thomas Jefferson shall live." But
wow.
and that was like and today it was today like I really like I was really interested in it, and um I loved how a bunch of people made a difference to the world, and yeah.
Exactly. That's what we're doing, right?
Yes, yes.
Living legend. Yep.
And everyone, I want everyone to be positive. I want everyone, yeah, to stop like doing drugs, like ban them, and I want everyone to be positive and not negative. Like I read this book called The Positive Dog, and that book talks about positivity. And do you know Be Obsessed or Be Average, the book by Grant Cardone?
I haven't read that one yet. Just the 10x rule on the audio.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Be Obsessed or Be Average.
Yeah.
Um, there's this chapter called Feed the Beast, and I think that's the best chapter in it because it talks about something that so it's like you need to feed the beast and starve the doubt. Like the doubt is your fear, and it's your,
Right.
yeah, and it's almost like that, but it's with a negative dog and a positive dog. You want to feed the positive dog because if the negative dog grows, it's the more negative you get. So
Oh, I like that.
yeah.
That's true too. I know it's true. I used to be the same way. Like when I was younger, like I said, even after I came off of drugs, I was so negative because it was like I had everybody else's mindset, like family members, schoolmates, people, people that I used to do drugs with or something from my neighborhood. And I just didn't know any better. I didn't know that, like, I guess I felt guilty because I didn't want to leave people behind because I felt like the best way for me to serve them was to be with them. But then I realized once I got away from them that I wasn't serving them and I wasn't serving myself and I wasn't serving God. And the only way to serve anybody is to first love yourself,
Mm,
and yeah, talk to yourself nicely, be positive, speak health into your bones, like the Bible says.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah. My eyes are hurting a little bit because like I'm always tired, and
Uh,
yeah.
I was gonna say, you want me to let you go because you look tired. I'm tired too.
Um,
Yeah.
that what is it? Oh yeah. thank you for inviting me, and thank you for bringing me onto this voice chat and putting me on my on your broadcast on YouTube. I literally see it right there because my dad is on YouTube right now. So thank you for inviting me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep it up. Be positive. Have faith, and yeah. Peace out. Bye.
Love you guys. I'll be praying for you. And I'm going to turn this into an audio for my podcast too, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, Julian. Thanks, Alfonso.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for having us, and God bless you.
Yes.
I am blessed. God bless you. Give everybody hugs. Give Erica hugs. Okay? Praying for you guys, okay?
Thank
You
you.
got it.
God bless.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.